Hi there, this is Dr. Johnny Truong. I wanted to talk to you about upper cervical chiropractic, but in particular, why is it that we have pain? Why is it that we have pain that keeps coming back? Chronic pain that comes back year after year after year, and it seems to sometimes even get worse as the time goes on. And really, pain is one of those things that is an end result of a body that has become dysfunctional. It's, the systems in your body are starting to not work very well. And so whenever our body starts to not work very efficiently, eventually you start having symptoms like pain, like all sorts of stuff. But I'll give you an example. So if your body's functioning as far as posture is off, let's say you have posture disturbance, let's say your shoulder's slumping one side, your head's tilted to one side, and your whole entire spine is under an abnormal stressors. Now your body may be able to survive and continue on like this, but eventually what do you think is going to happen? It's going to start to develop into neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain. All those things show up. So pain that you experience in the neck and the back and the shoulders, or all over the body, it can be even it can be even knee pain. What that reflects, or what that indicates, is that our body has become dysfunctional for long enough a period of time until your pain shows up. Your pain is sort of the end result of having this dysfunction occur. Another example is, let's say your car. If you don't put oil in your car, let's say your car is running on oil and the oil for some reason evaporates or it dries up or whatnot, and you don't know until your engine blows up on the freeway or you see the smoke coming off your engine, that the oil itself is empty or non-existent. So most of us, what we do is we check our engine oil every 3,000 miles to make sure that it's adequate, and of course we go to the mechanic and they check that for us. And if they didn't do that, and let's say you just drove your car, would you get any symptom that your car's low of oil? Probably not, unless it gets really low, and then all of a sudden you see this check oil light come up. But a lot of times that's usually the end result of all the oil just leaving the engine. So really, you don't want to wait until the symptoms come on. Symptoms like pain, like or even being tired all the time. Have you noticed that sometimes you get tired and it doesn't seem to go away? It's like every single day you feel tired, and it keeps getting progressively worse. And a lot of times it's because your lung capacity possibly is not there. So your lung function is not adequate to provide enough oxygen to your cells and to your blood, and even oxygen to your brain, so that it can affect brain fog. It can cause you to not think clearly. And all this is because your body's function has been compromised. And your body will probably be able to survive it, will be able to not show any symptoms, but if you allow this particular dysfunction to continue for years on end, what will happen is it could take years, it could take a decade, a few decades, and all of a sudden one day you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I feel like a migraine's coming on. I feel like I feel this this overwhelming feeling of dizziness, or maybe the room spinning, and it's a lot of times it's because the body has been dysfunctional, but it's learned to adapt with it. It's learned how to cope with the dysfunction until it can't do that anymore. So if you have symptoms like pain, if you have symptoms like fatigue, or if you have symptoms of not being able to sleep, it's not because those things came on out of nowhere, out of all of a sudden. It's actually because your body was dysfunctional for a while. The functionality of the systems in your body was not working right for a long time. And then so these symptoms show up as an end result. So if you experience any pain, any chronic pain that shows up all the time, you feel tired all the time, maybe breathing is an issue, maybe sleeping is an issue, feel free to call my office. I'd love to have you come in at least for a checkup to see if your body's functioning adequately. And a lot of times it's due to a problem in the upper neck area, the brainstem, that limits how the brain connects with your body. So feel free to contact my office. The phone number is area code 213-385-3858, or you can reach my office through the website as well, www.drtruong.com. Truong spelled Truong, and doctor spelled out. So thank you for listening to this video. I hope you gain some valuable knowledge and information, and look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care.